Sega has created so many fantastically strange worlds, everything from a talking blue hedgehog to alien dance battling news anchors. But if I thought of one of the stranger worlds, I'd have to say Nights into Dreams. This game is bizarre. It doesn't hold your hand on what you need to do, the worlds and enemies are colorful, vibrant, and just... it's bizarre! I guess you could say this game is filled with mysteries. That's right, we're going to be tackling the mysteries of Nights into Dreams. Is Nights good? It's stated that Nights is a first-level Nightmaren. What does this mean? Nightmarens are essentially creatures made from Wizeman the Wicked harnessing the power of darkness. Their goal is to steal the idea or dream energy from humans. Being a first level means Nights is essentially a leader of the Nightmarens, second in command to Wizeman. Though he seemingly doesn't want to do this and rebels against Wizeman supporting humans. In gameplay, Nights can do these paraloops and we use them to destroy Nightmarens, collect things, and also destroy Nightopians? Yes, those seemingly good-hearted creatures Nights destroys sometimes. Not to mention rebelling against his creator, Nights works with humans to get exactly what he wants. The dream energy. He collects it. I don't think he's good at all. Not to mention Nights is a jester and reminiscent of a demon called Cabal. I just don't trust him. Nightopians and Chao? So the Nightopians are essentially the prototype version of Chao. Within Nights, you can see them breeding, hatch eggs, and even get special variants. But does the connection between these little guys and Chao go deeper? There are clearly some similarities in the looks department, but it also seems their personalities are even similar, being gentle creatures who just want to have fun and do things like play instruments. There's also a strange ability we can see. These Nightopians have the ability to breed with Nightmarens, a different species altogether? But what if we have a hero Chao and dark Chao? The Nightopians are the dream version of Chao when they sleep, and Nightmarens are the dark Chao when they sleep. We also have a third variant, the Meepians, which essentially are just Nightopians born with Nightmaren body parts, much like Chao who absorb animals and take on their characteristics. What if these are Chao who absorbed abilities from another creature? I'm just saying, I think this connection is deeper than we thought. Wizeman the Wicked. The god of nightmare hunting down the dream energy of humans isn't exactly how he appears. He has many abilities, with the greatest being the ability to create Nightmarens. He, in fact, created Nights and the others. Even looking at his twisted appearance, it's menacing and also gigantic. But according to the Japanese manual, he was in fact a human? Yes, this god of nightmares is a human who is somehow trapped in the night dimension, and he also does not possess any dream energy. I can't help but feel all he's doing is trying to get back to the normal world, and his abilities come from figuring out how to manipulate the dark energy from the night dimension via these strange machines. He must be very intelligent. Dualizing. At the beginning of each world, we have to run to Nights in the middle gazebo thing. It seems like we merge with Nights into one being. Does Nights absorb us, or do we absorb Nights? Does Nights just fly around as we wait in the gazebo? Well, according to the series, you do something called Dualize, which is assimilating their bodies together. Though it's a bit unclear who's in control, I guess sharing the same goal, it wouldn't matter so much. It's shown in the end, though, that the children do seem to acquire some abilities even after returning to the real world. And what's up with the last level where both children start out with the abilities they get from merging with Nights, but then eventually both turn into Nights? Can Nights dualize with multiple people at the same time? Is there a limit? Does this spread his consciousness? So many questions, but if Nights can even affect them in the real world, could this be Nights' plan? Dualize and spread his power into the real world? I would definitely question this. It feels like some evil plot. Again, maybe we only think Nights is good. Unnamed lamppost-like object. I know that's a mouthful, but this is a fun one. In the Puffy boss fight, at the very end, after defeating her, there's a closet door that will open after the battle on rare occasions. Apparently, to get it to open, you have to defeat Puffy with the remaining timer ending on a 2. When it does open, this object will fall out. This object doesn't do anything or unlock anything. What does it do? Officially, we have no idea, but it's bizarre. Perhaps this was initially meant to unlock something special. It was later revealed in future games that there are persona masks that give Nightmarens special abilities and show loyalty to Wizeman. Perhaps this was a mask meant to do that, and Puffy just wasn't wearing it in our fight. The darkness? We hear about Wizeman utilizing the darkness, but do we ever see it? Actually, I think we do. In each level, if you look into the distance, or even better, if you run around as one of the kids, you can get to the edge and see this mysterious purple river. It prevents you from passing and will throw you back if you try to get to it. I think this is the darkness. It holds knights back as well, and is the reason we have to collect the dream power and ascend out of each level. Dream language. The game doesn't really have too much dialogue, but I got to a battle with Knight's brother Rayla, and he says something to you. It's very hard to make out and it almost sounds foreign. I listened to it several times and couldn't tell, so I did some digging, and I found he says, Biade Chinoa Knights, which means, come on Knights. I had no idea the game had its own language and thought it was either the audio quality or it was another language entirely, and well, I guess it was. There are a few more instances of it. When Knight unfuses with the kids, they say Adima, which means goodbye. Wizeman, when attacked, Knight says Oa Damaruzia, which means, oh, there is still more. And boy, are there still more instances of the language. But more curious, there are several that haven't been translated yet, according to the wiki, including Rayla's and Wizeman's last words. It's incredible Sonic Team made a language for the game. We get these translations from the old Japanese website from 1996, which showed the language translated to Japanese, then it's simply translated to English. If you can translate some of the unknown ones, please do. That'd be so cool in the comments. As you can see, Nights is a totally bizarre game packed with many weird and strange ideas. One thing is for sure though, it's a blast. Definitely go play it if you haven't. And that's all I have for you. Be sure to drop a like in this video to help spread my content around and subscribe so you don't miss a future upload. Until next time, have a good one. Jiggylookback!